Some might say the best way to learn history is to experience it.
It's like a time capsule.
Going underground, smelling the scent of the past, even digging for treasures with your bare hands.
I hear something else in here. Let's go see.
These mysterious magical caves allow for just that, being an archaeologist for a day in one of the most historic places in Israel.
How exciting is it for you? We're in the lowlands of Beit Guvrin Tel Maresha National Park, and this suburb of Maresha is over 2,200 years old, and it dates back to the Hellenistic period, but it's still mostly hidden under the surface.
During the Roman period, the ancient city of Maresha, which was a Jewish city in the tribe of Judah of the First Temple, was abandoned, and the settlement moved to nearby Beit Guvrin in southern central Israel. A team of archaeologists have been excavating this site for over 20 years.
The city was built up on the surface, and that left them big holes at the bottom of their homes. We call that a basement today. These basements were then turned into their industries. Now, when the Maccabees conquered the city of Maresha, the people living here do not want to be under Hasmonean rule, and they leave. The houses, the city, the contents of the city that they couldn't take with them, they threw down into their basements, their industries below. And basically that is the time capsule that we're digging in.
The overriding idea is education. Each artifact tells a different story, from ancient dishes like ceramic ware and barbecue dinner to bones, shells, carbon, jewelry, coins and glass.
What is that?
A piece of ceramic thing.
Right, okay, and if we look at it, clean it up a little bit with your thumb, and let's see if we can see what part of it is. Like we have the old cell phones, the newer cell phones, they're all cell phones, but they look a little bit different. So depending on what it looks like, we'll know a little bit more on the time period it came from.
And a little bit more about life thousands of years ago.
If I were to look in a trash can today, I would find lots of information, what you've been doing, what you've been seeing. We are looking in the trash that they left behind, and from that we have a lot of information on who they were, what they were doing, what resources were available to them, how they were living, who they had contact with.
But it seems like the historical dig is not impressing every visitor.
How excited were you to find this?
50%. It's only 2,200 years old. That's not old enough for you?
Old enough or not, eventually these finds end up in a lab for a little bit of triage before processing. Coins find their way to the Israeli Museum in Jerusalem, and bones end up in Haifa.
I love going to museums, but the experience here is firsthand. It's first touch. You're actually doing the back work, and that's far more exciting than just looking at it behind the glass.